so heavy now. You see what happens when you touch the line? You got slime on the uniform. Und! No touchy! I have missed you. Get to you, demon spawn! Die, Satan's minions! Hey, where is all the ammo at?
What's going on, guys? Today we are back. We are playing some Black Ops 1 Zombies on Kino Der Toten. And we get you a good gameplay here, guys. This is about 42, 43 minutes almost. This is a pretty good match. So sit back, relax, and let's get into this. Glad that I finally got you guys a good Zombies gameplay. I know you guys have been waiting for absolute ever, but I do apologize. I haven't really had a good match in quite a long time, and this one was one of those that I was super excited about, if you want to know the whole truth. But I'm glad we made it happen, and I just want to get through this more than anything. And you know, we start off my typical way here, you know, just a knife, grenade, round one type of deal. But, you know, at the same time, that is about how I always play. So, you know, when I dropped Minecraft, I told you guys I had you a good gameplay lined up. I hope I don't disappoint. And just know I'm going to tease the hell out of this video when I edit it, guys. So, be ready. You know, stay woke. You never know what you're going to get this time around. But, you know, it's been quite a while since I've pushed this kind of numbers out. And, you know, this is almost like a damn live stream, but just one video. So, I want you guys to wear this shit out, man. And I'm not even gonna, you know, try to begin to explain what all's gonna go on in this video. I'm gonna sit back and let you guys watch the magic unfold, because, hey, it's been absolute ages since I had a match this good, and I was super excited. Like, I had literally just gotten up out of bed and decided, ah, hell, you know, I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna fucking try to get some gameplay so we can get something uploaded. And, you know, hey, I didn't think it was going to be this damn long, and I didn't think it was going to end up being this good, but just know that you guys are worth every bit of my headache when it comes to all this shit. And, you know, it did take me a lot longer than I wanted to. This video is probably going to take upwards of 6 hours to completely complete, so keep that in mind and work with me as we go on this little journey that we got going on here. And I may even have to split my audio into 2 or 3 different parts just to make all this happen, but because I'm going to be tired by the time I get through with all of this, and I know that's coming. So we might try to go about half and half here on audio. Like, I'll do half, you know, take me a little break and come back. But It's going to be a fun one for sure, guys. You know, this match was crazy. I believe I could have made it farther, but I kind of made some bad calls toward the end. You'll kind of, you know, if you've played zombies, you'll kind of know what's going down. So just know that that's kind of what happened. I kind of made a few bad decisions, and I wasn't too happy about it. But we ended up, you know, with a little bit of headache. That's, you know, that's about what I can say. And I don't want it to happen again. But, you know, at the same time, shit really does happen. And that kind of happened here. But, you know, I don't want that to continue to have to go on that way. You know, I'm still planning on doing my, OG COD live stream very soon, but hell, who knows, I might end up doing that while I'm taking a break from, you know, editing all this, but I don't know, we got a lot to do and a lot of work to do on this video, so, you know, I can't say that I'm not super excited because this is crazy. I haven't dropped a good match on Kino in a long time, little on, you know, I don't know what I done this match. You know, I can't even fucking talk today, but this was one of those nail-biting moments, and, you know, usually, hell, I don't get past 15, 20 minute mark, but not on Black Ops 1 because I haven't, you know, sit down and fucking played it in ages, but you know, we are actually getting somewhere this time around, and that kind of sort of excites me a little bit. And, you know, I want something good to come about all this, but, you know, at that same time, you know, I know it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy long. I don't know how you guys like the longer videos or if you like the shorter videos, but feel free to drop a like, man, because this video has took me ages to keep up with and all of that, but, you know, just know that it's all worth it. You know, feel free to tell me whether you'd rather them be, you know, on the shorter side or you'd rather these longer videos, because I can always try to, you know, work a little harder, get you longer ones. You know, I know you guys love the zombies content. I'm trying to keep it coming. Zombies, like I said, it's one of those things where it ties me up a little too long about like my farm series. And if I'm running both of those together concurrent, it's a bit of a headache. But, you know, with everything going on, farming, I can shorten. These, I can't. I won't time lapse, you know, zombies, any of that. But it's the better option per se, but I won't do that because everybody loves the zombies content. The farming doesn't get quite as many views, and that's perfectly okay too, but I'm trying to keep everybody happy and get through the content as best as I humanly possibly can. But, you know, dealing with two crazy kids at times, it's not easy to get all this stuff done. And, you know, if I have to split this up into 2 parts on audio, that's fine. You know, 20 minutes is usually doable for me. But I don't know. We'll just have to, we'll see how the kids start acting as, you know, we progress a little forward. You know, I got my little one, and he's a handful at times. He's only 5 months old, but he's a good boy. He does really good, you know, for the most part when I'm trying to work. You know, he'll occupy himself and right here beside me, and, you know, we hang out together. My kids is my world, and they stay with me for the most part during the day. They got mom in the afternoon. It's usually easier in the afternoons for me to get something done. But, you know, when I'm trying to, I like my quiet time. It's only ever quiet when it's just me and the kids most of the time. So I like to get as much work done as possible during the day, which, you know, to me this is, it's fun, but it's also work. I don't get paid off of it, but it's work, you know. I look at it as a career. It's more of a hobby, but it's fun to me. So that's what I stick with, you know. I don't make it about the work. The work sucks. But I like putting the content out for you guys. But, you know, at the same time, it's a bit of an inconvenience at certain times to me. And that sucks, but we're getting the content done, and that's the important part. The hard part's keeping my little ones in check over here and making sure that they're giving me the me time that I need. You know, as long as one's watching TV, she's fine. But she likes working with Daddy. She used to come in and sit on Daddy's live streams when Daddy was working all the time. But you know how that stuff goes if you got kids. It's a bit crazy at times, but I wouldn't trade my two for the world. These are my buddies, my babies. But it gets to be a handful a lot more often than not when I'm trying to make something like this. But, you know, as long as it's quiet or somewhat quiet, I'm okay. I just don't like a whole lot of background noise in the videos because I'm always trying to improve. But I mean, hey, I got 2 kids, and we live in an apartment, so we don't have much space, and my new office is also kind of my bedroom. So I used to have my son's room, but now that's his room, and it's full of his stuff, and there's no room for me to put my office setup back in there. But because I mean, our rooms are tiny. Like, my room literally has a 50-inch TV with about as long, you know, TV's 50 inches, and it hangs off on my entertainment center just a little on each side. So, and then my office desk is right next to that with a 32-inch TV and my PC set up with, you know, 10,000 cables running through here. It gets to be a headache. You know, there's no doubt about that. We got so much stuff to do and so many ways I could cable manage, but I don't get much cable management done. That's the shitty part. But, you know, there's no room in here. I got literally maybe 10, you know, not even 10 centimeters, and my chair runs into my bed. Like, there's no changing anything in here. There's no way to make any more space because my bed is so big. But when I had my smaller bed, I still didn't have much room in here to work. And then when my son was born, because I already had the setup moved, you know, long before he come into the world. That way I wasn't working last minute to move things around, and that shit absolutely sucked. But, you know, we made that happen and we got all of that done, but it's okay, you know. It's life with kids, and, you know, of course, we didn't know that we didn't want any more kids when my son came along, but, you know, we're glad that we had him. He's a great addition to the family. It's my little rugrat. That's my boy. Hopefully he'll follow. One of these kids will hopefully follow in my footsteps and want to work and do this kind of stuff. But, you know, I'd like for my kids to be able to have that opportunity to upload on this page as well when they're big enough. But, you know, my daughter, she's only fixing to be 3, so we're still a few years out from that, and hopefully we'll be bigger than ever by then. But, you know, I don't know. She likes to play games too, and she's just, you know, fixing to be 3, so, you know, I don't know how all of it's gonna work, but my son's laying here talking to his sister and licking things. He's a weird child, but yeah, you know, that's kind of my train of thought. And you know, I've given myself almost an hour to sit here and bullshit with you guys about just random shit. Half the time I don't know what I want to talk about, but the way I do my videos, I'm unscripted. I kind of talk about whatever is on my brain at the time, and that's kind of why I like doing this, because, you know, it gives me something to talk about. And I don't really socialize a lot. I'm more of a me, myself, and I kind of person. I'd rather be by myself and to myself. But, you know, life with 2 kids, I don't get much quiet time. I don't get much time to myself anymore. And, you know, that's not an issue. It's just, you know, some days I want some quiet time, and I don't feel like that should be a lot to ask for. And, you know, for the most part, I get that quiet time, you know. But I've had some horror stories when it comes to kids. You know, there's no in-between on my children. They're either little angels or they're fucking demons. And for the most part, they're just kids, you know. They do what they want when they fucking want. And, you know, I don't see much wrong with that, honestly. They're great. You know, my kids are great. I wouldn't trade either one of them for the world. And, you know, that's just my point about that. Like, they're great children. Except for my son, he's whiny ass some days, just like my daughter is, but not bad other than that, you know.
Waiting is good. I can have more drink.
He's trying to crawl already at 5 months old. That's what he's doing right now. That's why you hear him getting upset, because he can't crawl. Like, he wants to, he's not big enough yet. Oh, why are you so mad, buddy? Here, get good boy. Stop trying to run away. It's okay, buddy. Stop trying to run away. But it's you know, this gets fun trying to take care of 2 kids and do this at the same time, and keep him quiet enough where you can hear me. And calm down. Just a little play in a few minutes. But, you know, here we are. We're almost halfway in, so thinking about just taking me a little break at about halfway through, and then I'll be back for the other half, hopefully. Usually when I make that decision, we end up having to go 2 or 3 different takes, and it's alright, because this first part's very, you know, usable. We're on round 11 here, and, you know, I know a lot of you guys think I ramble, which I do. You know, it's just my personality. I like to talk. And, you know, being kind of just me a lot, I don't have many people to talk to. I have 2 kids to talk to that one just kind of back talks, and the other one, well, he's just a baby. He can't answer me, so I talk to the baby more than anything. My little one, well, she's, you know, she's a handful, but she's 2. I get it. You know, I've been going at this the whole time since she was a baby. I started this actually right after she was born. And at that point, I didn't even have a mic. I didn't do nothing but just game sound. And I wasn't worth a damn at editing. And I've come a long way, you know. I'm proud of my accomplishments and all of that, but at times I don't feel like the videos is good enough and where they should be, and that becomes an issue because I try to push myself, do some harder work, but you know, we're getting there, and I can't complain, not at all. You know, the more I do, the better I get, and that's just how it goes. But, you know, in the same breath, my videos is my world. And without my videos, I don't know how I would honestly feel about a lot of this. But, you know, we get through them. Let's get this MP40 Pack-a-Punch here to go with our Pack-a-Punch Galil.
Nikolai is coming for you.
So, I mean, we're on an early Pack-a-Punch spree as, you know, I'm pretty sure you can kind of tell, but, you know, that's also sometimes a good thing because Kino Der Toten was one of those maps where you get overrun super easy, and it's easier to go to the Pack-a-Punch toward the end of a round. Marmar, you're alright, buddy. But, you know, just a couple zombies when you come back, it's not too bad to deal with like you just seen. But if you go up there and you're in your first, you know, start of a round, even half of a round, without just leaving, you know, just a few, you're in trouble, big trouble, because they're going to come running straight at you as soon as you spawn back to the spawn room. And it, you know, it's took me a few years to learn all of that, but and all of that stuff. But, you know, at the same time, sometimes it's not always a bad thing. You know, I try to take periodic breaks doing this stuff when I'm playing gameplay, and sometimes that's not the best answer in life with this game, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do and just kind of make it work and go from there. But, you know, all in all, this game was a straight through record. I mean, I didn't even pause, I didn't take a break or nothing, and that's the good thing. But, you know, we made, at the same time, we made it work, and that's the fun in this. Like, there's no doubt about that. That's the fun part. And I'm grateful for everything that we've got to accomplish and feeling comfortable. So, yep, that's pretty much. But Zombies has been one of those game modes that has helped me through a lot of hard times, you know. But in the same breath, you know, it irritates me so much when I can't pull out a good gameplay for you guys and everything. But, you know, at the same time frame, it's always enjoyable when, you know, I get gameplays like this and I don't have a hard time. But usually I'm so hard pressed on time I don't get to drop anything like this and everything. But, you know, we are. We're on round 13. We're almost finished with 13. I've got 2 Pack-a-Punch weapons, which I'm running low on ammo in the FAMAS here. So, you know, we're working on getting all of our perks together is what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to go for Speed Cola and Meal Kick next. That way we can add an extra weapon into the fleet. You know, unfortunately, I didn't get to the point of getting the Ray Gun Thunder Gun, but, and that sucks, but we made it all work. And everything. I done my little break, like I told you guys I was going to in audio, and I came back, but, you know, we're getting it all going and making it all happen, so that's the important thing. And we're going to finish up this leg of this video, and then we're going to get to work on this video. Because the quicker I get it done, the quicker you guys get to see it. I've got to try to finish up my audio before my wife gets break at her lunchtime, which is usually about an hour after she goes in, and she's been there for 47 minutes already, so We'll see if we have enough time to finish it in this little leg here, or I'm gonna have to end up making a third, audio. Hopefully not. I'd like to get us all tied in together, but she calls, talks to the kids. We've picked up our speed cola. We need 4,000 for mule kick, and then we need also some points to get another gun, because I'm gonna go back to the mystery box, and hopefully we'll make that happen. We're down to just MP40 right now. Hopefully we can get us some max ammo or something soon, because wall ammo gets to be rather fucking expensive when it comes to pack-a-punch guns and all. So I think the only thing that I liked about the newer zombies is because you could pack-a-punch more than once, and this one, well, it was quite simple. You just did it once or not at all, and if, MP40 unpack-a-punch was a point hoarder. You could just fucking rack points up with it, but we got dogs, so that's a good thing. We're gonna get that max ammo here in just a minute that I kind of desperately needed, because without it, we would be spending money on ammo, and we don't need to do that. Not if we're trying to pick up mule kick and grab us a second gun. That's kind of the plans for this. We need mule kick. 3 guns is going to be better than 2 on us. And I kind of wish that you had a 3-gun limit, and then when you bought mule kick, it made it 4. But there's our max ammo. We hit the reload. Let's go ahead and reload the FAMAS. And then we're going to run this train a little longer and build us up some more points, because we're going to desperately need that and everything. But you know how all that goes. So we'll kind of take it from there and go from there. I find it so hard to believe we're on round 15 already. But, we've had a pretty good gameplay going on, and I ended up having to take a fucking second break because somebody gave me a damn phone call, and it wasn't my wife, but it was an important phone call, so I had to take that and everything, and we literally only got a 4-minute stretch in on audio before I had to take that break. But it's all good. I just kind of go with the flow, and it's the interruptions that make this shit hard. And I usually don't like to answer the phone while I'm working, but sometimes you kind of just got to, and that's kind of one of those things that, I've got to if my phone rings, because you never know. It could be my daughter's doctor, anything really. So we just make it all work out. Look at all these damn crawlers. I don't remember Kino having so many damn crawlers. Is that just a PC thing? Because I used to play PlayStation back when, this was kind of fresh and everything, but I don't remember seeing all these damn crawlers like that. Go ahead and spray and pray with the 40. I keep forgetting they explode too, so we gotta watch those damn things. But at the same time, like, I knew this video was gonna take me ages and everything, but we're gonna push through and everything. That's the important part. But we're getting there. We'll get back on a roll here in a minute. We're going to start training these zombies back up and going from there. But if anybody's ever wondered solo, this is the best way on Kino to actually make it anywhere. Is to kind of use the theater to your advantage. Leave that one door closed right there. Like, I never end up going toward double tap on this map unless I just decide I want double tap. But, here we are. We've got 12,530 points. So, I mean, we're stacking, which is good. We need that. But, at the same time, like, it doesn't make things any easier to get things finished up. But Hopefully, we can catch a break here and go run and get Meal Kit, but we just grabbed that max ammo. And we're so red right now, it's not even funny, but there we go. We're good. I was getting a little nervous. That was a tight squeeze, and I wasn't sure that we wasn't going to go down there, but we made it. Like, you got to time your shots just right doing this, too, or you end up getting screwed over so quick it's not even funny, but, you know, what can you actually do but, you know, turn around and shoot, or else you're never getting rid of the zombies. But it's better to make sure that everything's cleared out. But I think we're going to go ahead and make a break for Meal Kick. Even if we have to go the long way around, I think we got enough time to do this. Otherwise, I don't know if we'd ever get it because we done waited so long. I'm just going to walk around that zombie. And that one. And I'm going to push back around down to the stage. We might have to shoot a couple out of the way. I don't know. We'll see. Looking pretty clear, so that's good. Clearer the better in this situation, so I can't complain, but we're also going to try to hit the box on a loop around here. That's why I like when the box is in here, because I can just loop around. And if I like what we got, take it. I look like an AUG. Yeah, we're going to take that. Because that is one of those good weapons. Well, at least it was in here. To me, anyway. The Modern Warfare 2 version was an LMG. This one's not an LMG, but this one's an assault rifle. But I don't like... The only thing I've always hated about the AUG is the sight. But it's pretty accurate, just spraying into a horde like I just done. And like I continue doing. Because the sight kind of makes the gun jump a lot, I've noticed. The gun has like spot on no recoil shooting it like this. But, hey look, another fucking insta-kill that we already had going for us. Pretty soon we're going to start using that turret to our advantage as well. But since I've got the AUG, I think I'm going to go ahead and pack a punch the AUG. And kind of use that to better advantage. I wanted to get a knife or two in there as well. Probably not smart, because these fuckers will overrun you quick as shit, and you won't even know what hit you, but... You know, everybody's got their play style. Mine is a bit aggressive. At times, anyway, mine gets a bit aggressive, but we're going to go ahead and hit this teleporter. It's going to finish the round out. That's not good, but I think we'll be okay if this thing just hurries up and gets us down. So, we'll see how all of that works out. You know, in a way, it makes me nervous, but I'm going to toss some nades down there. We do got monkey bombs, too, so... We'll get there. We just gotta hope for a good outcome, because we can always run the long way around. So we'll kind of make this work. We're just gonna throw a monkey over there in that corner. They'll start to hopefully be attracted to that, where I can loop around. And we'll probably need another one, but you know, it's insane how far around the map you can hear that thing. But luckily we had that. Oh, we got a hit there. You're okay. Watch Mickey. But you know, we're just going to toss another one. To be safe, I don't see much wrong with that. And hopefully they'll fall in now that we're doing our loops around and everything. So, that makes me feel a little more comfortable with everything that's going on. We took a lot of hits there, but luckily nothing drastic. You know, it's round 18 now, so, you know, these guys are hauling some ass.
Cannot even beat the Grand Soviet.
And that kind of gets a bit worrisome. We're just going to jump over the crawlers because we need to get back in train position. They're coming out of that window, so we're going to have to wait. And a lot of that, I threw them off when we, you know, went to fucking Pack-a-Punch and the monkeys and everything. So it's going to take us a minute to regroup and keep them where they need to be and not all over the place. But we're taking a few hits from some crawlers. That also worries me just a little bit, but I think we're doing okay here. No big mistakes that's going to cost us just yet. But as long as we play safe, you know, fend ourselves off, we're going to be okay. You know, it doesn't get any easier. And there's always massive amounts of these fucking crawlers that I've noticed. And it may just be because I'm on higher roundage too, but I don't recall ever having this many zombies in these rounds. So it may just be me, but I'm just gonna knife that guy. Fuck it, he was already a crawler. And since we're going to 19, I'm gonna rebuild this window just for the sake of that corner. I know they're going to break it back through, but we got to cover our own ass here and do what's probable for us, you know, all in the same time here. So at least we got some dogs that'll give us some ammo. I'm going to use the shotgun attachment on these guys, which I also activated the turret. Boom. That guy too. You know, it's not probable, but it'll help us start getting our other guns back reloaded and replenished. That should take a little bit of stress off of us here. At least that's what we're hoping for. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. You know, we've got a lot of time into this video now. Between my little breaks that I've had to take and everything. A little more time than was necessarily needed, but something told me to hold off on starting back on the audio. And everything, but we don't need to do that. Get in here, Ainsley. So it's definitely a lot of work. It was a lot of fun getting the gameplay. And something just kind of told me to save this gameplay for you guys. So, it's what we did. That's exactly what we've done here. You know, I created myself as a monster and everything else. So I don't know how many more rounds we're gonna hold out if they keep spawning in awkward places like that without getting trapped, but we're gonna hang in here the best that we can. So we're looking good though, but we've got to stop doing this like we're doing here. That bout costed us again and everything, but as long as we don't get a hit, we're fine. So definitely looking positive. I know we're going to get through this round, no doubt about it. The damn crawler scared the shit out of me right there. Ainsley, give me the wipes. You're not just going to sit here and keep taking them out. Give them here. Ah, the troubles of parenting sometimes. It just absolutely sucks. But we're going to get through this. We ain't got long left. Push through this final stretch, I hope, and run it as long as we can. But I don't want too many more interruptions while we're finishing up this video. I don't like to be interrupted while I'm working, but that's the fun part with, you know, 2 kids. Which my son, he went to sleep, but he decided it was his nap time already. But my daughter, she has to be made to take a nap, which some days she won't. You know, some days we don't make her take a nap, but if she's really whiny, we make her take a nap. That way we don't have to listen to her scream and holler at us all day long. She's, like I said, an asshole, but they're my kids, I can say that. Would I ever tell them that to their face? Probably not, but for the most part, she's a good kid. She's stubborn like her mother. And if my wife watches this video to the end, I'm going to be in the doghouse for that comment, but I don't really. At this point, I stay in the doghouse. I stay in my room anyway. What's she gonna do? Ground me? I better not say that. She'll ground me. Just saying. My wife can be a bit of a butt. Not gonna lie. But you know how all of that stuff goes. That's just the way it works out for you and everything else. Let's grab this nuke. And we're going to use the shotgun attachment to our advantage here as much as we can. Try to avoid as many of them as possible and just let the nuke finish taking care of everything that we got to take care of. But shotgun attachment's kind of weak, but I want to use it first before I waste the big ammo. We're headed into round 22 now. And we've pretty much got the complete setup going on. There's not much else we got to worry about this episode here, but as long as we don't go down or run out of ammo, I think we're going to be fine, you know. So we'll see. We're just, like I said, we're going to use the shotgun until it's empty, and then we'll just blaze our way through this upgraded AUG and go from there. But these guys is spawning in some fucked up spots on us here. So we got to be very careful not to get trapped. I think it takes like 4 to take down 1 with this damn thing, but it's okay. We'll make it happen in some way. Pretty good points racket, I suppose, so why not use it? Which, hell, I mean, we got 27,000 points, so I mean, we're not, what you say, hurting, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we won't go down using this thing. That would suck, but would also kind of be my fault for using it all at the same time here. And yeah, we're fucked. Should have swapped when I had the chance. I kind of fucked this there just a little bit, but maybe we can get up and get everything back. I don't know. We lost the AUG, so we'll see. I don't know. We don't have quick reload either. If we get trapped easy, you know, 2 hits and we're done. Yeah, we're done. Pretty much. I'm going to say we're done. Not trying to give up, but if we get clipped again, we're done. Okay, well, we actually made it. I was shell shocked. Shit, nah. Well, spoke too soon, but we made it 22 rounds. I hope you guys enjoy.